Good morning, students. Today, with reference to the previous discussion, try to recollect. We got the classification of business activities in previous class. Now, we got one important type of business activities is industry. Business activities was classified into two ways. One is industry, another one was commerce. Now we are going to classify industry, and it was said to you that there are 2 points. One is point of production, another is point of consumption. Actually, this point of production, it is very much oriented with industry, because industry or industrial activities, it is an economic activities through which production of goods and services are organized with the help of capital goods, intermediary goods, or with the help of raw material by converting raw material into finished product. So that is industrial activities. Basically, it is related with point of production. When the production is generally ensured by industry. Now we are going to classify the different types of industrial activities. Broadly, we can classify it in this way: primary activities, secondary activities, tertiary activities. That is, primary industrial activities or primary industries, secondary industries, and tertiary industries. It is very much written here: primary industries, secondary industries, and tertiary industries. Now, how we classify the primary industry? Primary industries can be classified into two ways. One is genetic industry. It is very much written genetic industry. And what are the examples of this? Plantation, animal husbandry, poultry farming. These are basically comprises within the scope of genetic industry. Different research work is going on. The poultry, it is genetically developed living livestock, you can say. Poultry farming, animal husbandry, different types of breeds are are created, genetically developed breeds, which is very much favorable, or from which we are getting a huge amount of milk. So this will come under the scope of genetic industry. Poultry farming, plantation, animal husbandry. These are the examples of genetic industry. Then you think it is written extractive industry. What is extractive industry? It is very much written extractive industry, that is, which is generally extracted from the earth. It is written mining and agriculture. Obviously, different agro products. It may be jute, it may be, you can say, rice, wheat. That is mining and agriculture. That is extractive industry. We are extracting this from the earth, mining and agriculture. This will come under the scope of extractive industry. Now come to the point: secondary industry, manufacturing and constructive industry. Secondary industries can be classified into two ways: manufacturing industry. Now, for your information, because I am not able to accommodate the entire manufacturing industries can be divided into four ways: analytical industry, processing industry, synthetic industry, analytical industry, processing industry, synthetic industries, and another one is, you can say, the conversion of raw material into finished product. That is held in that way. That will come also under the scope of manufacturing industries also. That is assembling industry. like computer, like bicycle. So these are the examples of assembling industry. So manufacturing industries can be segregated into four parts. One is processing, second one is analytical, third one is, you can say, assembling, and fourth one is synthetic industry. So these are the examples of manufacturing industry. Like sugar. Sugar, it is a processing industry, you can write. Cement, it is synthetic industry. So these are the different varieties of manufacturing industries. And next, constructive industries, we know it is very much required to construct roads, bridges, dams, etc. If we want to develop our civilization with the help of roads, with the help of dams, with the help of different types of irrigation canal, these are the examples of constructive industry. So manufacturing industry, constructive industry, both will come under the scope of secondary industries. Now you think primary industry, secondary industry cannot be developed, cannot exist at all with the help of tertiary industry. What is tertiary? What are the examples of tertiary industries? You think there must be hindrances. Different types of hindrances exist in our society. Hindrances of place, hindrances of finance, hindrances of storing of goods, hindrances of communication. With the help of transportation, we can remove the hindrances of distance. With the help of banking, we can remove the hindrances of finance. With the help of insurance, we can minimize the risk of loss. With the help of advertisement, the hindrances of communication can be removed. So in this way, different types of items are there which can come under the scope of tertiary industries. This will actually used for removing the different types of hindrances exist in primary, secondary, as well as in all sorts of business activities, you can say. So these are the examples of tertiary industries. So for your information, I think you got it in very well manner. I have given you the food for thoughts. Again, I am telling primary industry, secondary industry, and tertiary industry. Primary industry can be divided into two parts: genetic industry and extractive industry. Secondary industry, manufacturing. Manufacturing industries can be segregated into four ways. One is called analytical, another is called synthetic, third one is called assembling, and analytical, synthetic, assembling and processing industry, that will come under the scope of manufacturing industry. And constructive industries, you know, road manufacturing, construction of roads, dams, irrigation canal, that will come under constructive industry. And last, tertiary industries, transportation, banking, insurance, advertisement, that is communication. So these are the examples of tertiary industries. So this is very much important. You will have to read it. You will get it into your books also. If you cannot understand, obviously you can ask me in the live class. Thank you.